Welcome back to the Nintendo Wiretap. I'm your host, Amiibo Jason, and on today's episode, we have two stories to cover. First, we have our very first look at Baby Sonic from the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. That's right, there's a Baby Sonic. And second, we take a look at some brand new merchandise coming to Nintendo Tokyo. Not here, sadly, but at least we can see it. So, without further ado, let's take a look. Alright folks, coming in at number 1 today, as I mentioned before, our very first look at Baby Sonic. Now, this ends up coming from the good folks over at Famitsu, and this image comes from a Japanese movie poster for the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Now, we knew that Baby Sonic was going to be in the movie because there was some leaked merchandise that came out about a few weeks back, but this is our very first look at what he's actually going to look like in the movie itself, and he is adorable. His tiny little shoes, his little pinwheel flower, which looks like it came straight from the Green Hill Zone. Alright, just a reminder, if you do want to see the Sonic movie, it's coming out on Valentine's Day, February 14th in the United States. There you go, folks. I'm curious to see what your thoughts of Baby Sonic are. Let me know your thoughts on this little guy in the comments down below. Alright, and finally today, we have our look at some Nintendo Tokyo erasers that are just absolutely amazing. I know this seems like it's not a big deal, but when you take a look at these photos, I think you're going to get just as excited as I am. Now, there's no shortage of must-haves at Nintendo Tokyo, but for those light on funds or packing space, there's a tiny souvenir that you can't beat. These little erasers are shaped like characters and objects from the flagship franchises of the store. There's Mario, The Legend of Zelda, Splatoon, Animal Crossing. I mean, there are so many tiny little erasers here, I just want to collect every single one of these things. Now, Splatoon fans in particular will be reminded of Mem Cakes, the Octo expansion's main collectible, and if you pick these up, I mean, you have your own tiny little bottle of memories for you to take home with you. Now, you can mix and match these to your heart's content, and they come in 24 different varieties. But like I said before, unfortunately, this is going to be completely in Japan only, at least right now. But if you're in Tokyo, if you're in Japan, let me know if you see these things, if they look as amazing as they do in these photos, in the comments down below. I definitely want to import these things. But if you are in Japan and you want to pick these up, it looks like they're only going to run you about 400 yen, which isn't too bad. For that, you get a small, tiny little bottle and a bunch of erasers. So for under $5, honestly, you can't go wrong. But let me know your thoughts on these erasers in the comments down below. Alright folks, that's going to wrap up our post-Christmas episode of the Nintendo Wiretap. I'll see you soon with yet another episode, but as always, until then, stay wired in. Bye guys.